So that's everyone. Welcome back to Football Manager 2023 with hashtag Team Bones FC, and it's not been going well. It's not been going well at all. You can only see one loss there, but if you look at the schedule, there's a few red bits there. Not been good. So, obviously, last episode you would have seen that 5-1 horrendous loss, but then winning 5-3 and 1-0. Then we lost Beverley Town 2-1, lacklustre. Lost 2-0 to Nostell, who were nearer the bottom. That was awful. Then suddenly, I changed the formation up. We hit a 9-2 win. Then a very lacklustre 1-0. And then lose 4-1 to Parkgate. So I changed it back up again to almost what we had before. And we got a draw. And then suddenly, we get a couple of wins. And we get a little bit more defensive rigidity, shall we say. We've struggled with clean sheets. We've really struggled with clean sheets. And then suddenly, although this 1-0 against Campion, this 1-0, one highlight in the whole game, which was the goal. The performances have been quite bad. So we now have a new centre-back, Jamie Cobain, who we've managed to pick up for free. And he's just better than Wignall. So, compare him to Marcus Wignall. He's just better. Better defending, attacking, technical, vision, speed. Yeah, his mental area aren't as good in his physical, but overall he's just a better player. And that's coincided with 2 wins and much better defensive displays. We now also have Stephen Elliott sitting in as a centre mid. Now, he's come from our youth team, and while he's not compared as good as Che Liddell, wherever he is, he's on the bench, he's been playing well in this centre role, averaging 7s, which is what we need, whereas Che Liddell was very up and down. We now also have Oscar Taylor on 30 goals. I've switched back to 2 attacking mids, 1 shadow striker, 1 attacking mid, Baldwin midfielder. And we've also, Bayliss is still in goal. Well, I say still in goal, he's back in goal. Staples did come back in for a few games, but he wasn't doing well. So brought Bayliss back in, and he's been better than Staples was. Finance-wise, we're looking very healthy. We had a bit of an injection from a wheel spin saying to add a bit of money. It's like, oh, okay, 50,000. Good. Obviously, we're a bit below the 50,000 now because we've lost a bit of money. But it's good. It's good. But, yeah, league table-wise, we've dropped off. We're down in 5th place. We're 10 points behind the leaders. 4 points behind the next 2. We're 4 points ahead of Thackley, at least. But, considering we were 2nd, we've dropped down a little bit. We're 5 losses. It's not acceptable, really. You can see the teams we've lost against. Nostell, who are in the relegation zones, for God's sake. Parkgate in 8th. Then Beverley, Harrogate and Alton are all above us. Worsley Bridge, I don't think we haven't played them yet. Where are they? Oh, we're playing them after the next match. So today we're playing Yorkshire Amateur in the NCL League Cup 2nd round. Then Worsborough, then East Riding Rangers, who I think are their bottom. So we should be finishing with a nice win here, hopefully. But I'll bring you in for the first match. Okay, we're here and we've had a bit of an issue. Cameron Weir has picked up an injury. Sprained knee ligaments, out between 5 weeks and 2 months. It's not what we needed, really. But at least I've got Jonathan Webb that can come in. But what I might actually do is bring Porter in, get 2 up top, Bones just behind them. Elliott's been doing very well in the middle here. And we will put... Oh, do we? We need another more attacking player. So Ben McGee can be a sub for this. Yeah, we'll go with this. And let's just hope, really. Did we get a good result? Okay, Nash with the throw in on our right hand side. Bones dispossesses them well. Squirrel ball out to Taylor to run onto. Excellent. Can he find Porter? He's taking it up to the corner at the moment. Ball in over Porter. Kelly clears it, but only to Bly. Can Bly get a good ball in? He can't. Porter is fouled, and it's a penalty. Is Squirrel going to be taking this? Nope. Who's taking this? Gardner? It's Gardner. And he scores. Puts it in the bottom corner. 1-0 up to start off. Okay. Let's hope we can keep this with very defensive mindset for this one. Because by the sounds of it, they're up from us. There's a distinct lack of highlights. This is only the second one in the game. But throw in, scroll to Elliot, Elliot to back to them. Dugdale gets dispossessed. And we're very weak at the back. Why is there so few at the back? Ward is going through, plays the ball through to Hayton, and Hayton misses. We're lucky there. Why do we have no defence? That was concerning. Scroll on the left hand side. Kenny, he's going to go for charge throw. No, Porter in the centre. Into Taylor. His Bones going to make a run through. Taylor out to Squirrel. Squirrel get a ball into the middle. He can, and Bones. 2-0 up. Bones, 9th goal of the season. Right place, right time. Okay. I'm fairly happy with how this is going. Taylor does well. Takes it out, knocks it to Squirrel. Squirrel to the byline. Into the middle. Porter just slashes it in. Left foot. 2-0 up. I'm happy so far. Half time. Okay. Yeah, they've done nothing. I'm surprised they've only got a 0.1 when they did have that half chance. But I suppose it was a half chance. Whereas, yeah, ours straight up because of the goal. And then we've done well. Very defensive setup, but we've done very well. We've done well on control and possession so far. Yeah. Brilliant. What is our possession? 58%. That's uncalled for this season. Cobain with a free kick. Interesting choice. Is he any good at them? I don't know. Let's find out. Ball over and... Nah. Easily wide, unfortunately. Right, we're into the 65th minute. I've got to be conscious we've got another game in a few days' time. So I need to rest some of the key players. Markham, I'm going to rest. I haven't got a centre-back on the bench. Gaffney and switch me into the middle. That'll help a little bit. Elliot, bring off for Che. That should be okay for now. Let's see if we can keep this up. All that from Bayliss, but Lake gets it to Molnar. Ball over. Cobain tries to do it, can't. Campbell's got it. Edge of the box, takes a shot, and it's just over. We're living dangerously now. We make one more sub. Not that I've really got anyone. Okay. Webb on for Porter. Webb can play centre, can't they? Yeah. Bring Webb into the centre there. Just extra man into the midfield. Bring Liddell back into a defensive mid as well. This is the formation I started off with last season, actually. Okay. 2-0. We're into the next round of the Cup. Bones and Gardner 7.9. I was at 8.0 with an assist. Bayliss and Cobain played well as well. Gaffney did okay when they came on. Markham, Elliot. So defensively we were very sound. The wingers didn't really get to do much, and Taylor actually didn't do much up front, which is rare. Proud of the performance out there. Nobody gave us a chance. Well done. That was perfectly set up somehow. So, because of that win, we go through... Oh, we're playing Nostal MW, who beat us 2-0 in the league, but they're in the relegation zones. We should be winning this. We should be winning that. Then we'll get into the quarterfinals. We could get a decent cup run here. A lot of these teams are in our division. So... Well, there's quite a few of them at Prem as well, but we've got a chance. So here we are at game 2 of the day, and it's against Walsborough Bridge, who are 4th in the league. They're just with us. They're on a very strong run at the moment. They've won the last 5 games, and they are 4 points ahead of us. We need to bridge that gap. We need to beat them to be only 1 point behind, and just see what we can do. We have got some tiredness on the team, but because it's such a big game, I want my best players in. Unfortunately, Cameron Weir is still unavailable. Do that so I don't see him. Let's get Wignall onto the bench, because we need that option at centre back if we have an issue. I don't want to do too much. Webb can come in for Bones, but I think we're going to keep it as that. We did okay last game. I don't want to change too much, even though we're going to have some issues with fitness and fatigue. But let's go for it. That's all it needs. But yeah, 1-1-1-1-1. Not ideal. And our form is lost, drawn, 1-1-1. So we're on a winning run, but I'm not confident. Okay, first highlight at 25 minutes. Gardner with her on the right, back to Porter. Gardner ball in. Can Dugdale get to that? Hits the post with a header. That was unlucky. Right. Goal kick. Bayliss ball out, but they get it back in. Parkinson. It's Chippendale. Chippendale long shot, and it was a good strike. It was a good goal. I'm not going to argue that, but that's disappointing. From our goal kick, headed back in by Carey to Parkinson to Chippendale, given all the time in the world to turn, to swivel and take his shot and place it in the top corner. And given that there's only been 3 highlights this whole game, that was the only one that was anything for them. Possession wise, we're up. Expected goals, we're up. We've had one last shot on target, but we're in the game. But that's just coming against play, really. Coming against what I've been seeing. You have been unlucky so far. They have been. But I'm thinking I need to switch to a bit more positive now. We've got to be. I'm going to stay on support because we've got these 3 back. You're more of a defensive player. We need to do this. Get out there and impress me the second half. Gone to Porter. Takes round 1. Bly on the right hand side. Ball through to Webb. Very nice ball. Knock it across. It's the post. He should have put it across to Taylor. Taylor would have buried that. Carey to Moreland. Are they going to get something from only their second highlights attacking? Moreland's just walking through. Good save by Bayliss. Very good shot. Good save by Bayliss there. Resorting corner. Chippendale with it with an out swinger. It's headed away, and that was the end of highlight. Cool, okay. Right, I'm going to make a change. 65th minute. We need something else. We need something more. We're struggling with fitness. A lot of us are. But I can't do much about it. Okay, let's bring... what do I do here? What I'm going to do is Porter is going to come off for Che Liddell. Bring Liddell into the middle there. Taylor there. And what are we doing? Working the ball into the box. Now get early crosses in. Low crosses. Higher tempo. Slightly more direct. Play into the into space. Focus it on their underlap. Let's try this. See if we can get anywhere. Okay. Thrown for them. Roberts to Main. Back to Roberts. Back to Main. Watling. Hebson. Elliott sweeps it up into Dugdale. Into the middle to Liddell. Liddell ball over for Bly to run onto. Can he get the ball into Taylor? He can. And Taylor first time. Bottom corner. 31st goal of the season. Equaliser. And it's... fine. Okay. That was good though. Ball over the top, over Markham. Bayliss got a touch on it. Got a touch on it. Got a save there. Corner for them. Outswinger by Chippendale. We need to counter here. Ball in. Good header out by Gardner, I think it was. Back into Parkinson. Spillane. Ball in. It gets a deflection. And Bayliss gathers it up. Bayliss with the ball out. Bones gets onto it, but gets taken away from him. From her. Gardner into Liddell. Liddell ball over for Taylor to run onto it. Taylor's onto it. Is it a goal? It's a save. Taylor. He's been so good at these one-on-ones this season. That was not his standard at all. Right. Corner coming in from Webb. Outswinger. Play it in there. Ball in. And it's headed out. Only to Bones. Back into Webb. Knock the ball across. You're offside. I had a funny feeling you were. Corner. Webb. Ball in. And it's over everybody. Dugdale's got it on the left hand side. Tries to get the ball in. It's blocked by Hebson. And they clear to Parkinson. They're now on the attack. Spillane on the left hand side. Is that Taylor rushing back? But he's just walked in through us too easily. Chippendale. Back out to Hathaway. Hathaway ball over the top. But Bayliss comes out and collects it. Very nicely done. Now we need to get this up. Come on. Ball out to the left. Dugdale gets it. Very nice. Into ball. Bad ball into the door. They've given the ball away. Dugdale has. Chippendale. Ball in. Fired well wide. Dugdale. What was that? And that's it. That's full time. Frustrating. This team is so Jekyll and Hyde. It's unreal. Expected goals. We should have scored. We had the same amount of shots. Only 3 on target, sadly. We had most of the possession. We played well, in a sense. But I'm at a loss. We're really struggling at the moment. Started off the season amazingly well. Even got that 12-3. And then it's just fallen down. We didn't get the result we wanted, but you should be happy. If we create that many chances more often than not, we'll do well. We did do okay, but we definitely do need to do more. And that result leaves us 7 points behind second, third and fourth place. We're only 2 points ahead of Parkgate now in the promotion spaces. And we are, after the next game against East Ryan Rangers, we're halfway through the season. 13 points off. We're not going to get the title. Nowhere near. We've got to try and consolidate ourselves in the playoff spaces and pray, I think, at the moment. We've had our youth intake preview, and while they say excellent intake, 5-star apparently. Well, not quite. You can't see the top of the stars. This isn't a great year in central midfield. BB, CC. No defensive mids, no wing backs. Which is a shame because I want wing backs, but I think for next season I need to change my philosophy completely. I know what I want to do. I need to start trying to get the players in that can play in those positions that I want them to play in. Okay, so we're here for the third match of the video against East Riding Rangers, who are bottom of the league and who we should be destroying, hopefully. So, but Bones back in for Webb. I don't think I really want to do too much more. I'm going to keep Porter in. Blind Guard are working on their understanding very nicely. Dugdale did not do well last game. In fact, did very badly. 6 rating. I'm giving Campbell a chance. We've still got a very good understanding. I'm going to give Campbell another chance. I think that's going to be it for this one. And most of the others just aren't good enough, really. Simple as that. So obviously, we lost the last game. Ended our winning run. But how have they been doing? They won the last game. Holy shit, it's the first game they've won all season. Kickoff highlight is his... I don't like the feeling here. Buchanan, Markham takes it though. Out to Gardner, back to Markham. Over to Cobain. Cobain plays it through to Bones, back to Elliot. Elliot swivels on it back to Markham. Markham plays the ball over for Porter, but it's in the air, he's not going to get it. Anani has got it for East Riding, out to Mackin. Anani running into the middle, ball over, but Gardner gets to it. Porter out to Bly. Can Bly play it through to Bones? They can't. Bones tries to play it through to Taylor. Taylor's running onto it. Can he get it into the goal? Tight angle. He left himself a tight angle. Got blocked. And now they're on the attack. Sherlock. Well, they were on the attack. So this is concerning. This is the first highlight. 37 minutes. Scroll. Ball over for Bones to go on to. Can Bones score? Bones into Porter. Porter. What shot was that? That wasn't very good at all. Bly back to Gardner. Oh my God, Football Manager, stop with these shitty highlights. Come on. Sherlock ball in from a free kick. Taylor clears it off the line excellently. Bones can run out. And what was that? Oh my God. This is shit. Both teams have had 8 shots and 2 on target. These are bottom of the league. With a single win, we can't break through them. Not happy with that performance. Go out there and do it. Attackers, get it done. Midfielders, get it done. Okay, everyone's inspired, fired up. I'm going positive. Right, Squirrel with a throw in to Cobain. Out to Squirrel. Can we do something with this? Runs forward, ball through to Taylor. Can Taylor do anything? Out to the wing. Back into Elliot. Elliot, they booze. I don't know why. Elliot to Bones. Bones for a shot and not good enough. Kicks it out. Bly gets it down to Porter though. Porter goes for a run. Plays it through to Bly. Bly plays it all the way over to Squirrel. Manages to get it through to Campbell. Back to Squirrel. Squirrel's taking it himself and scores a wonderful goal. What that, you know, we're struggling. I take it on my own shoulders. Walks into the area and score. Score to Campbell. Campbell back to score, and I just walks through them. Side footed, not even in the top corner. It was just far enough away from the keeper that he couldn't do anything about it. Ball out, nobody to it. Campbell's got it. What can Campbell do? And okay. Okay. Campbell just takes it on himself. I thought he hadn't controlled this very well at all, but he takes it. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Knocks it past the defender, cuts inside, and just walks through and just passes it into the corner. Campbell's earned his spot, earned his start now. Markham thinks about it, switches over to Cobain, who just stands there, hoofs the ball over for Taylor to chase on, and Taylor's not going to get there. Burt has got it, almost knocks it out down the line, but Squirrel's going to take that. Back to Cobain, into Elliot in the middle. Elliot ball over, and I think Taylor was offside there. Sykes ball back into the middle, but Cobain gets his head on it into Bones. Bones to Porter. You get to Bly. Bly gets it. Can you get a ball in? Bly ball in. Bones. The keeper should have done better there, but I'm going to take it. Bones gets a goal. I don't know what that was. That was weird. But Porter gets it out to Bly. Bly takes it down, knocks it in. Bones gets a shot at it, and the keeper definitely should have done better there. I'm not going to complain too much, but yeah, 3-0, much better. Now bring Webb on. Shift Bones over. Webb into attacking mid as well. Taylor on his own. This is what usually works well for us. Elliot is struggling a little bit, but nobody's playing terribly. And hopefully with Taylor as a sole striker, he's going to be more central, because he was going off to the left a lot, which I don't want to see him doing. He needs to be in the middle. Right, Bayless out to Webb, to Gardner. Back to Markham. Markham forward to Webb. Webb runs forward a bit. Switches the ball over to Squirrel, who hoofs it forward for Bones to run onto. Bones takes it, and it was a bit too wide. Bit too wide for that one, unfortunately. Nothing more is happening. I'm going to bring Elliot off for Shea Liddle. And I've not really got anything else attacking I can do. The defenders are doing okay. But what I might do is Gaffney on for Gardner. Gaffney over to the left. And Markham to the right. So Scurril's now in the middle with Cobain. Gaffney left, Markham right. And your fullback on defend. You are a fullback on defend as well. I want just steady at the back. Liddle's ball in midfielder defensive, so they'll be sitting back a bit. They can all just go off and attack. You are a shadow striker as well. Okay, let's do this. Molskred is taking it. Takes it. The ball does his job though. Liddle stops it from going from a corner, but it's back in from Sherlock. Davison gets a head on it, and it's a good header. It's a good goal, unfortunately. Liddle just, instead of hoofing it, should have tried to just control it in or let it go for a corner, but he's headed it out. Sherlock's got it. First time ball in. Davison steals in. Head, top corner. Nothing Bayliss could do about that at all. Okay, it's not a vintage display. It's not a good display, really. We had most of the possession. A lot of chances, but so did they. They created far more chances than they should have done for a team being bottom of the league. But it's a 3-1. I'm happy enough. So with that, we stay 2 points behind Parkgate. We're 7 points behind Warsborough Bridge, Harrogate Railway and Beverley Town. So I'm assuming they all won. Yeah. Harrogate Railway beat Thackley, which it doesn't help us that much. Warsborough Bridge just about beat Leeds University. Alderton Town just beat Campion. Yeah, Parkgate beat Old Baldwick to stay right behind us. And Beverley beat Wanwell Town, who are down in 10th now. They were in the playoff places before, if you remember. They were just ahead of us. But it's okay, I think. But with that, it brings another episode to a close. And it's not vintage. From the first 3 episodes, you saw a swashbuckling team who was scoring for fun. Now we're not really getting much in the way of highlights. We seem stifled a little bit. I keep trying to change things to make it better, and it's not really. It's very sporadic that it's working. So you see, start of the season, yeah, we had a few losses, but we're constantly scoring. And then it's just it started to dry up a little bit. We're still getting some goals, and we're not conceding anywhere near as many actually, which is very good to see. But it's still not good enough. There's room for a lot of improvement. But 2 wins and a loss in this episode. It's not the worst. As you can see, we've got Alderton Town here. That is a big match, and then this cup match. So I might come back for these 3 here. Alderton Town in the league, Nostell in the cup, and Harrogate Railway in the league. So 1st and 3rd, I think they are at the moment. Yeah, although might as well be 2nd. So 2 of the top teams we will play the next episode, and I'm not looking forward to it. Honestly, we've not been doing very well. But do they come after? They do. No, they don't. They do actually. They come after the start of the year. So I'm going to be allowing myself a couple of transfers in the winter window, and see if I can just improve the team a little bit. But for now, thank you very much for joining, guys. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button. Leave us any comments you like. I'll read them all. I'll reply to them all, and I'll see you in the next video. Farewell.